everybody. I'm Amy Jo Maskell, and never in my life have I only talked for 5 minutes, so this is going to be quite a treat for you. So I am the 2019 High School Principal of the Year, and like Dr. Merritt said, I thought for a long time, how me, why me? And over again, I've heard from my colleagues, it comes down to the supports that you've offered to your students. So first, you need to know your roadblocks, and I know for Streator High School, one of our major roadblocks was our population of students of poverty. We are at 68% of students on free and reduced lunch. We are a 9 through 12 single school district of right about 885 students. Poverty is not just a lack of money, it is not having the capability to realize one's full potential as a human being. So I encourage you to know your roadblocks. Although data is not fun, you need to know your data. You need to know your students, you need to know your community, and you need to know what you're dealing with. So knowing that poverty was one of our biggest roadblocks, we've done several things for our students to empower them spiritually, emotionally, and physically in order to get them to the capability of really being able to learn at the highest level. We've done a Bulldog Bicycles program where we put bicycles in the hands of students. We go to the police station and take all of the bicycles that they have just in storage over time. We work with our local bicycle shop, and together it doesn't cost us a dime to give bicycles to students who want them for job purposes, volunteer purposes, or to be able to get to and from school. We also have a Bulldog Pantry. I have a picture of that there for you. It really is a free store within our school. And that has come fully funded. We don't spend a dime for it. Our teachers say, what do you need? I put an email out, I get it back. We also have a lot of local contributors to that. We also had students coming in the same clothes every day. I'm sure you can think of students in your building doing that. And all of us working at the school have an abundance of clothes that we're willing to get rid of when we clean out our closets a couple of times a year. So we actually took a room in our building and made that the Bulldog Closet. You can see how we have everything organized by size, by shoes, and students can go there at any time with an adult, and sometimes we encourage our students to go there. The same with the pantry. Sometimes now that the word is out, they come to us and say, I really need to go, and sometimes we encourage them to go. We also, because of our percentage of poverty, do have free breakfast and lunch for every student. And with that, they are forced to take the juice, the fruit, things that maybe they won't eat. So we came up with sharing baskets that the minute they walk out of the line, they can put the items that they aren't going to use into the baskets. And then we have them in a refrigerator near the door at the end of the day so students can grab those when they are leaving the building, along with the things from the pantry. So you really need to empower the students. We also know, knowing our data, that we have a lot of first-generation college students, and surprisingly, we have a lot of students who are first generation in the workforce. So that is a correlation to our poverty percentage. So we're really trying to teach students how to care for themselves and how to find a job and how you go to a job and how to sustain a job. We also have used a plot of our property and created an edible acre, which the students are empowered with planting and growing and maintaining, and then they can take those vegetables home. So not only do we have the non-perishable food, we have the fresh food as well. And this year we had an overabundance, so we were able to share back with the food pantries in our building. Poverty is like a punishment for a crime you did not commit. We try to really not be judgmental of the parents, and that is difficult sometimes. We see parents dropping their kids off in fancy cars, but the kid doesn't have food to take home for the weekend. So we've really had to step back and be non-judgmental. It is not the student's fault that they are in this situation, but what are we going to do when I have them for 4 years to empower them to do a little bit better in society when they leave us? So we've done a mentoring program where we've paired other first-generation students who are at our community college or at state universities with students whose parents have not gone to college, and really built those relationships with the mentoring program. We also have really expanded our job program to ensure that students of all ages, so we have sophomores, juniors, and seniors who can go to work, and we also have a whole program so students with IEPs can go to work. We also have taken even our life skills students in our building, and they have done a popcorn business, which you'll see a couple of slides here coming up. It is a huge business in our school. Every Friday during all 4 of our lunches, these students make popcorn and the other students buy it for 50 cents. So it's also building that relationship between our 850 students and the 30 students who are in our life skills. Because our whole belief is the old quote, give a man a fish, you teach him to fish. Well, you know that quote right there back. It's not in front of me now. So you all know the quote, but we're trying to empower them. Way to change that slide. But here are our students making the popcorn. You can see they take pride in it. And they really are excited and embarrassed by me when I have the camera in front of them. But the other students come up to them, they have to interact, they have to exchange money, and they have to have a conversation with students that normally they don't have a relationship with. The other thing is you need to wear it. You need to know your roadblocks, you need to share it with your staff, and then you need to put it out there, which is why I'm wearing a t-shirt today and not a suit like everybody behind me. Wore one yesterday, a little more comfortable today. But this is our t-shirt for this year because you need to have that within your entire being. Pick a quote that supports what you are trying to achieve, share it with your staff, encourage your staff to wear it, you wear it along with them. Thank you and have a good day.